Hi everybody, welcome to Jenkins Boat Works. I am Chuck Jenkins. In this video we continue working on our Somme Sound 12.5 sailboat building project, which you can see behind me here. And we are getting ready to try to fit the Keelson, but we have to get our lumber ready, and so we had to go to Metro Hardwoods and Independence and sort through some different kinds of lumber and find some appropriate wood, and then turns out we couldn't really get the dimensions we want. So most all this video is just going to be concentrated on me trying to get it milled down to the right size that I need so that I can use it and get ready to scarf it. Unlike some of the rest of the video we do, there's not a ton of talking in this. You're just going to see me doing some work for the most part. So hopefully a little change like that's okay. And it's probably a little shorter than some of the rest of our videos. But anyway, we're glad you're here, and we have got more video coming because I've already started getting these scarfed. So stay tuned. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you've been looking for a longer term boat building project, hopefully this will satisfy that need. And if you like what we're doing, consider subscribing. And if you subscribe, click the little bell so you get update notifications on future videos, because we've got a lot of content. Also, there is a playlist for what we've done so far. I think there's already 22, maybe 23 episodes. So if you need to go back and catch up, or you missed an episode, we'll link the playlist at the end of the video and also in the video description. All right, I'm going to jump in and just start getting some work done. Toby's bored and he's chewing up a Coke box. Hello, Toby. Hi. So I went to Metro Hardwoods down in Independence and I found this mahogany. We are getting ready to work on the Keelson. And I couldn't find any 12-foot lengths. It was a really tall order, especially when it needs to be 8 inches wide. So we've got one board that is 5/4. This top one is about 1.25 inches thick, and we're going to resaw that one. It's about 8 feet long, and then we got a 1/2 inch piece that is about 10 feet long, and we're going to cut that in two, and then we're going to scarf two pieces together. So we're going to have two 1/2 inch sections that we will then try to fit up on for the Keelson. So, pretty exciting. I was kind of looking for white oak, but that was strangely even harder to find. So the plans called for mahogany, and that's what we got. Think of how else I'm going to do this. This thing's 7 3/4 inches this way. It won't fit through my bandsaw, it's too tall. My blade on my circular saw is able to cut half and half. I still got about, I don't know, 2 inches in there that I can't get to. Maybe 1.5 inches. So I guess I'm just taking a handsaw and just trying to go through here. Well, a little propane heater going. Holy smoke, it's warm in here now. I didn't get video of running this through the table saw. I couldn't get it all the way through, so I ended up having to saw the middle out by hand like this. And it actually took me 2 evenings. I decided to do 4 feet one night and then 4 feet the next night. It was pretty labor intensive. How about that? All right. It is resawed. I made some sawdust. And we got this resawed. We ran it through the table saw to start with, but I couldn't get this part here when it was too big to get through the table saw. So we've got 2 pieces here. Now this one came out just a little bit less than ½ inch. It's about, 7/16. It may be okay. These are both about 8 foot long. This one's quite a little bit thicker, and I can just take it through the thickness planer and get this one down to ½ inch. Really nice mahogany board. So anyway, it's going to be going on there for the Keelson. And then I have this other ½ inch piece that I was able to buy this way. And that one's almost 12 feet long. It's just a couple inches short, which is just really too bad because that'd be one whole layer, but I think I'm gonna have to scarf a little piece onto it. So then I found another piece I forgot I had that's laying up against a wall over there. That. And it's wide enough. And I think it's 3/4 inch thick, so I can run it through the... All right, so we're trying to get some mahogany milled down to ½ inch so we can use it for the Keelson. And the way I resawed that one piece I had, one little part of it's too thin. It's not a ½ inch, it's about 7/16. So I'm hesitant to use that. I don't know, it would probably work okay. But I found this other piece that I've had for a long time. The only other problem with this one is that it is not 7 3/4 inch wide. It's about, maybe 1/8 of an inch shy of that. So the Keelson is very narrow at the front and narrows at the back. It only has to be 7 3/4 in the middle, like where the centerboard trunk is. So we may be able to use this and scarf it onto the ends of those other pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and take it down to a ½ inch with the planer. And I should have enough material then to make 2 1/2 inch pieces that will then bend on for the Keelson and then laminate together. So I was pretty upset with myself with the way I resawed that other one. I don't know what I was thinking. but I could have got 2 half-inch pieces out of it, and I goofed it up. So anyway, we'll find a use for that other 7/16 inch piece. Well, I didn't imagine it was going to be quite as difficult to get our pieces of wood ready to make the Keelson, but it was difficult to find the right sizes that we wanted. And then yesterday I was trying to take this 3/4 inch piece of mahogany that I've had laying around for a while down to a 1/2 inch, and I'm running it through the planer. I had this planer for a little while. It works good, but I was really struggling, and then it looked like it was like spitting out sawdust rather than chips. And I thought, boy, the blades are dull. We're gonna have to do something about that. And I didn't think that I had any replacement blades for it. So anyway, I just read the instructions on the top of there and started taking it apart. As it turns out, there's 2 blades, one on each side of a roller. And each blade has 2 blades, a blade on each side of it. So it's long, it's about that long, and it's about that narrow. It's really quite small. And so there's a blade on one side and a blade on the other, and boy, you could tell it was kind of chewed up. There's places where it had little nicks in it. Because my first thought had been, I wonder if I could take it out of there and just sharpen it. But anyway, I was able to flip it over, and it was a little bit of a learning curve, but we got it back together, and now I was able to go ahead and get this milled down to a 1/2 inch. So I think we have enough wood now to now be able to start scarfing these pieces, because we still need about 12 feet. I think the actual length is 11'10" maybe. I've got my batten cut over there to the exact right length size, so I'll know. But yeah, it's coming along. Just sometimes it takes a minute. So if you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.